people has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. And the 49ers will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So East Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Off play action on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiles. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
Kick is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So Charlotte's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Grabbed behind the line. It's McGowan. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands. It's McGee. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The play action fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Olsen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. The 49ers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes! Makes it past the marker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiles. He's knocked out of bounds, a loss on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Hauser. It's complete on the right side. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, ECU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one man.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Smith. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Gotta be expeditious here. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The 49ers with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the 49ers are rolling down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Mason. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now the play fake. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Niners. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Hunt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He'll keep it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Pirates enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Riles. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the air, it's Harrell. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.